Hello, this is Neat again, and today this is the session 3. Today, session 3 of building cars and Bids iOS app. Today, we are going to create these menus, all these four menus, and also create this details page. So, it's going to be exciting, and now let's get started. So, I am going to start the app, and I am going to after some searching I found these two, and I am going to give this one a try first. Let's see how it does. So I will go to its installation. I will open the terminal and go into app. By the way, these tutorials are for advanced users. So I have decided I won't be explaining each step. I will be just doing it. Okay, so interesting. We have to use this app. I guess let's just try this. Let's hard restart the app. Nothing's changed, so this is good. I think I got it. Now let's first let's just create this one, and I am going to create it inside the globals widget, which is this. I am going to name it actions drop down menu, and I am going to paste that code. Going to remove this. I am thinking whether should I make it declarative and put the state inside the state of the qubit, or use this controller, and just like they are doing it here. And I guess I will just use the controller. And also for the value we need two strings, and it doesn't have to be string, I guess. It can be any widget. So okay, got it. Yes, so if I want to move this widget, this should become a stateless widget. You know what, we don't even need this widget, but the reason I am creating this widget is because so we can replace the implementation with even this one. So I am not going to use this controller to control this. Instead I am going to make it declarative. Yep, like this. And then in the yep, like this. No, this won't work. This is it. This is going to make this declarative widget. And we need an overlay. Maybe I should make it widget builder, which is an alias for a function which returns a widget but also takes in the build context. No, not like this, like this. So the reason we have created this extra widget is to, like I explained, we can change the implementation, which is this and this controller with maybe this code. Yup. And I am going to call it cars and bits pop over. Looking good now. Now let's go back to the auctions page widgets. Actions, drop down menu, and I should go back to this and call it pop over. And now let's so if we look at this is a just text. Yep, with an icon. Maybe of course I am not going to find it. Keyboard arrow down. Yep, this is it. We need to make it full 900 and also maybe do this. And then we are going to create the overlay. So this is just a very simple column. Maybe I will use a material widget, and you know this state, we have this state class. So for each page we have a state class, but we can store the state like here, but I guess we can also use a stateful widget. That would be totally fine. Yep, looking good. Yeah, I am not going to maybe show. This is the drop down menu. Let's fix all these changes. I guess this is enough for now. We will improve it later. Let's move on to the section. The first thing I wanna see is the tab should be aligned to the left side. So let's search for it. Yep, that's it. And now let's create this one. The state of these will be stored inside the state object. So ears, I am going to create enums for these. So let's create a new directory. We can use the super enums. And we had another option which was all. We can copy it and check the body type. Create a body type enum. This is good for now. If it was a real app, then I would have used the exact values, or maybe we can use right now. and we can keep the open and close state inside the stateful widget, but just these values. Yep. Usually I would create a barrel file, but I guess this is fine. Now let's run the flutter run command. Let me see if I remember off the top of my head. So dot run dot pub run build runner build. I am going to name it years range. It's interesting, we have a drop down inside a drop down, and let's see if it is possible. We will first create these two. So for this I am going to loop over all the options, use the name, I should rename it to title, because a name field is already exist and this is going to override it, so that's why title, and I am going to use options page block selector. this can be actually null. So null means not applied. And these can be as is because it will always be applied, I guess. So when let me regenerate the state class. For some reason these drop down menus are always so hard for me. I guess I will have to hurry because we need to create the other page. Now let's go back to the qubit and create these methods on transmission changed and on body type changed. I am super slow today for some reason. Let's see. It's taking super long. AI knows what I want. Let me fix all the issues. It's interesting, these arrows do not change, but I guess that's fine. Let me hot restart the app. Yup, looking good. Also, let me check the actions. we need to align them to the left. So this styling is good enough for now. Let's copy this body type. I want to put the spacing between them, and I guess I should put it here. Let's just copy this, or maybe just this part. Yeah, I should have copied the whole thing. Let me pause for a second. We have guest hours, so there might be some background noises you might not be able to hear, but maybe you are hearing. Who knows? Anyhow, let's just delete this, copy this one, yes, range, drop down, and this is not a selector, this is a builder. Okay. And then this have two input boxes. I felt the need to break it down into smaller widgets, and then convert this to a row. For now, remove these. And I guess this is not needed here, or it is. Let me see. It is needed. We also need the when. So it is passing the build when to this super widget, which is this. But it implementing this. Well, yep, this is the widget, and this has the build when. Now let's copy this to over. Yep, this is it. So now we can optimize our build matter so it does not rebuild for each. So it's giving me again a layout error, and I guess the fix is to wrap these in a expanded or maybe flexible even. And hot restart. Yep, looking exactly like this, like 100%. 1 to 1 ratio. This is what we call 1 to 1 ratio, like perfect. And this is a joke. Many people does not understand my joke. Now let's go to the qubit and it's working. But I want to move to the next page, so I will leave it as is. Yep, and we'll deal with them later. So I guess so what I will do is I will come here. Let me first take a look at this. So this has no development done yet, so I am going to delete this. Copy the auctions and name it auction singular. Then come here and move this inside the auctions pages. Okay, and then I'm going to command option shift C, command shift F, put the path which we copied, and then change the auctions to auction. Maybe we can do it in a single. Now I am going to come to the auction page. Since we will be navigating to it, I am going to give it a yep, static method. Yep, this is exactly how I do it. This is the path which should be like ID. I have done a project previously and I am going to copy the convention from there. So invoice page. I am not doing this, but we can. I'm going to copy this and go back and copy the whole file. Come back, make sure we are inside the auction page and change the invoice with this. Yeah, I won't be using extra here, and there won't be any default IDs. It will be required. Remove this. Remove this. Remove this. This is just a type def. Maybe I am going to copy the whole file and I will place it inside the models for this time. Remove the ones we don't need. I won't be using extra in this project. Yeah, these are mandatory. And these are not required, and this should be. Yeah. Now let's also go back and check the flutter page. It's a simple page. Now let's fix these errors, but take a look from here. So we need this. And then what? Then we then we pass this to this. So option page, no. So thinking about how to have the state of this. So let me go back to the original and click on one of the I might not be able to do this today, but one thing I have noted is we should create a reusable widget for the countdowns, and it can be used here and also back here. So I guess this is it. I am finishing or stopping the recording here because I have to go somewhere and it's late, and I will see you later whenever I get the time. So readme md, I am going to create a so these two tasks will be done tomorrow or in the next session, which can be maybe in a few hours, but let's see.